Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, Ayn. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Trish. Milburn. Hello, Doozy. Hello, Carrie Ann. Hello, Mandy. And We Wrestling. Hello. Hello, CGL. Hello, Kirsten and Ashley. Hello, both of you. And Jesse. Hello. Hi, Katie. Hi, CGL. Kirsten, Jennifer. Amy, hello, Kaylee, B, Tay, Bria, Haley, Danielle, Lauren, Leanne, Vicky, Melanie, Meg, Micah. Hi, Micah. Hi, Jasmine and Gabrielle and Cindy and Complicated K and Jenny and Chris. Nugget does look good today, doesn't he? Cassidy, hello. Hello, Kelly. Hello, T and Tiz and Penelope and Tiffany. Jen, Madison, Boss Lady, Brittany, Tej, Autumn, Dutch, hello. Lily, Telegraph, I miss you too, Cassidy. Hi. Hello, Rose. Thank you, Lauren. Like these? I'm a big fan of these. We voted on them on my Instagram today. Hello, Jens. Hi, CP, and Jocelyn, and Brandon, Carly, and Isabel, Christina. Thank you, Artemis. Hello, Samantha and Skylar. Hi, everybody. Hello, Yeehaw. Hello, T. Hello, Autumn. Is that a book? No, this is a menu. This is a menu. Hello, Katie. Hello, Rita. I voted for those. Very nice. Very nice. Awesome. Hello. Hello, Etta. Hi, Flossie and Renee. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Janie. Hi, Frank. Thank you, Skylar. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I know it's a cute menu. We're at Crown and Crumpet today, which is high tea. So we're going to be doing some very fancy tea today. I got my pan bracelet from a local jeweler on TikTok. Nice, Laura. That's awesome. Hello, Jay. How's it going? It is a real Friday vibe today, y'all. I'm telling you what. Yeah, I know. Very fancy. So we'll read the high tea menu for the sandwiches and everything. Hi, Valerie. Hello, hello. I know, Marble. I know. It's the same place, too. Earrings of the day are dangly pride earrings. What do you think? Hello, Tiz. Yes, tea room. Thank you, Freaky Green Eyes. Did Nugget get a haircut? No, no haircut. But he does have his little babushka outfit going on. Hello, Bridget. I did have fun playing D&D. I had a blast, actually. It was a newish, it was a group that hadn't all played together before, so it was like a really good vibe. It was all femmes, and I think everyone was queer too. It was like a queer femme D&D group. Um, and we had a lot of charcuterie and sparkling water and just like a lot of laughs. It was a very silly game of D&D. I know Babushka Boy. He's our Babushka Boy. Doesn't he? He do be slaying. I agree. I want to get into D&D. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Hello, Anna. Hello, Heatherette. No, not a dungeon party. That's tonight. Hello, Lila. I am going to a play party tonight. So that's we can talk about that more too. Thank you, Carmen. Oh no. Oh no. That son was doing such good things. I really liked it. Oh, okay. Nugget is giving Little Red Riding Hood vibes. I know, I agree. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Des and Tim. What happened? Oh, they put down like I don't know, the lighting I guess is still good. It's still good. There is like some really good lighting, but they just like put all the blinds down. Hello, Bruin Mama. It's where you play, T. I think you know. I think if you have a hunch on what it could be, that's what it is. Thank you, Chance. Thank you. But yeah, so that's tonight, and last night was D&D, and then tomorrow I have 3 hours of electrolysis, and possibly another play party tomorrow as well. We shall see. Honestly, who's to say? Hello, honey. 111. I know, isn't this so cute? Hello, Kim. How's it going? How do you do these parties safely? They're like organized very well by like professional organizations that put these on all the time. So It's all good. Hello. Thank you, Freaky Green. I know. Oh, I have not even read it yet. Maybe 10, 15 minutes. Thank you very much. Hello, Pigeon. Hi, Amanda. Hi, everybody. Hello from England. Hi. New podcast about tonight? Maybe. We'll see. You know, we'll see. Maybe. Maybe. I'll see how it goes. I'll see how it goes. Thank you, Lorraine. Hello, Kim. How's it going? Doesn't Nugget look like the cutest dog in the entire world? Is it mandatory to get tested for said parties? Yes, it is. There's a COVID test at the door. I know. Isn't he so cute? Cute? Hello, Foltzy. How's it going? Hey, Kaganella. Read the menu. Should we read the menu? This is this is a tea place, like a tea salon. So if you've ever seen like fancy British people sipping tea and eating little sandwiches, and there's like a big thing of pastries on it, that's what this is. We've been here before. It's been a long time though. Okay, so I'm going to read. Ultimately, I think we're probably going to get the afternoon tea for one. Okay, it was like almost, was it a year ago? Maybe like 6 to 8 months ago is when we were here last. Okay, so I'm going to read them bit by bit, because here's the thing. The afternoon tea for one is a large pot of tea from our selection of loose leaf tea, 3 freshly made finger sandwiches, 2 warm savories, 1 scone, and crumpet with clotted cream, house-made lemon curd and jam, and 4 sweets and treats. So we can go through and read everything just so we kind of like know. Hello, Aim. So we know, because I think we get to pick things. Okay. So the lunch savories, I believe we get 2 of these. Okay. It's a tea room, darling. It's a tea room. What is clotted cream? It's kind of like it's a thing you spread on pastries. That's kind of like, I mean, it's literally what it is. It's cream. It's like a creamy spread, kind of. Tea and pastries and sandwiches. So we pick, I think, 2 of these. Sausage rolls, which have chicken apple sausages wrapped in puff pastry and served with potato crisps, kind of. And chicken pot pie, roasted chicken breast with petite peas, carrots, onions, celery, topped with a puff pastry cap. So I believe that we get, also avocado toast, mashed avocado on 2 toasted buttered crumpets. I had this before, it was excellent. Cherry tomatoes, a light sprinkle of balsamic vinegar, served with organic greens. Fun. We have lunch sandwiches, so I believe we get 3 of these. Okay. 6 months. Okay, got it. Thank you, Lauren. No, it's not creepy at all. I got you. 3 sandwiches. We have honey roasted ham with English cheddar and Granny Smith apple and green onions. Seems like a pretty classic sandwich. And it looks like we can, interesting. Lunch sandwiches are a choice of plain or pretzel croissant, crumpet or pretzel baguette, served with crisps and mixed greens. Okay, I guess this is if you get it on its own. They have a coronation chicken, which is a lightly curried chicken with apricots, almonds, green onions, and mango chutney. Okay. Classic egg salad. I love egg salad. Ricky waved at you and Nugget. Hello, Ricky. Hi. Classic egg salad. Turkey cranberry, which is a turkey breast with celery and cranberries. Could be good. And then a smoked salmon with dill and cream cheese spread. Hello, Ampara. Of those sandwiches, I like egg salad, coronation chicken, and honey roasted ham. Maybe smoked salmon. Maybe. We'll see. Then they also have salads. They just have like a plain house salad with greens, tomatoes, cucumber, arugula, and strawberry balsamic. Thank you, Olive. Then let's see. There's the afternoon tea for one. They have kids menu. They have a bunch of different kinds of drinks, and then we can look at the teas. Okay, let's look at the teas. Should do a meet and greet at some point. As much as I would love to do a meet and greet, it would be unfortunately dangerous for me to advertise my location in that way and just have random people come meet me. I hope you understand. It's just not. It would have to be like a more of a private thing, sadly. Hello, Grace and Rosha. Day's been good so far. Day's been good. Okay. So there's black teas, which we can't do. Green teas, fruit and herbal teas. Okay. There's a one called Blue Eyes, which has hibiscus, rose hips, orange, and apple. Okay, interesting. Yeah, maybe if we got security, possibly. But even then, I don't know. There's one called Keep Calm and Carry On. Also, Ashley asked if it's British owned. It is. It is. At least the couple that owns it, one of them is British. There's Keep Calm and Carry On, cool and deeply refreshing, chamomile buds and peppermint. Okay, so kind of like sleepy time tea. All right. There's one called Swamp Water, an amazingly tasty rooibos and fruit tea with pineapple, mango, and passion fruit. Now that sounds good. That sounds good. I hear you, Lauren. Pretty and Pink, strawberry and vanilla are the high notes, with hibiscus, elderberries, blueberries, and botanicals. There's one called the Peach Trumpet with calendula petals and natural peach flavor oils. And then one called Paris Herbal, an inspiring tisane based on our most popular tea. A rooibos base with vanilla, black currants, and caramel. Interesting. Interesting. I think the Swamp Water sounds the most exciting. Hi, Desi. I know. I think the one that is rooibos, pineapple, mango, passion fruit. Either that or the strawberry vanilla. What do we think? Swamp Water or strawberry vanilla? It's strawberry vanilla with hibiscus, elderberries, blueberries. Swamp Water does sound fun. It says, don't be put off by the name. We can ask our server. And see what they think. They do both sound good. I kind of want to try both of them. Thank you, Heather Red. I will keep that in mind. I would love to go to Disneyland soon. We're working on it. We're working on it. I have my consult for my bottom surgery is a week from today. At this time next week, I will know a lot more than I know right now, and that will help a lot in terms of figuring out when Disney's going to happen, like a lot. Okay, so in terms of the afternoon tea, we'll either do the Swamp Water or the Pretty in Pink, which is the strawberry vanilla, for the tea. 3 finger sandwiches, I think egg salad, coronation chicken, and honey roasted ham. That sounds like that's an easy one. 2 warm savories. I think that means that we could do sausage rolls and chicken pot pie. I'm not sure if that's what that is. Is that what they're getting at? If that's the case, then that's what I'd want. Get scones. Oh, it comes with scones. Don't worry. It comes with 1 scone and 1 crumpet. Clotted cream, house-made lemon, curd, and jam. And 4 sweets and treats, which I guess they decide on. Yeah. Now, black tea, pu'er tea, I believe, is caffeine. And then light on caffeine. Okay, got it. Okay. Ooh, we could also do a hot chocolate. I kind of would prefer, well, I had a hot chocolate last night. Okay. Hi. Say hi.
All right. Do we have any questions?
Yes, Perfect. Definitely. So for the afternoon tea for one, the 2 warm savories, is that just 2 of these?
No, so these are going to be lunch options. So
okay.
Like a large plate.
Okay.
These are going to be a chef's variety.
Chef's variety.
Yeah, it's going to be like a little mini sausage roll and a little quiche.
A quiche. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay. So we'll do the afternoon tea for one then. In terms of the tea, I'm between the Swamp Water and Pretty and Pink. Those are both caffeine free?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you like a more tart flavor where it's kind of a hibiscusy flavor, or do you like something more on the sweet fruit side?
I think sweet is fun.
Okay, then I would recommend Swamp Water.
Okay, we'll do the Swamp Water. Perfect. Sounds good. The 3 sandwiches, I would love the ham, the coronation chicken, and the egg salad, please.
Coronation chicken.
Yep.
Perfect.
I think.
Any food allergies, food restriction?
Grapefruit. Cannot do grapefruit, and I prefer like any. I'm not big on like rosemary, thyme, oregano, like earthy herbs or anything. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Is there anything else that I should try? Any additions that I should put onto that, or?
I think well, the afternoon tea is kind of a sampler of everything.
Yeah.
If you're still hungry, but it would be a lot of food.
Uh-huh.
Pot pie is really nice.
Pot pie is
but
really
that
nice.
would be a lot of food.
Okay.
And it depends how hungry you are.
All right. Well, we'll start with the tea and then go from
I'll
there.
leave the menu for
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Ooh. Oh, looks like strawberry vanilla won, y'all. A couple of very generous gifts just came through. How was D&D last night? Actually, really great. Like really great. It was a real. I just kind of sometimes you just show up to a thing and there or an event or whatever, and just kind of lose track of everything that's going on outside of that event. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just you're in the moment, you're having a blast, everyone's laughing, everyone's having fun. That's what last night was. There was thank you, Grace. There was Dungeons and Dragons is D&D. I did get Swamp Water. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. There was just like a lot of fun. The group dynamic was good, and that's a hard thing to have when you're playing Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't always happen that way. Everyone was like vibing with each other, so it was fun. I had a blast. A couple of very generous gifts just came through. The first one, my watch is a little bit behind here, but all right. So the first one actually came through before the stream even started. We all know Felicity. If you don't know Felicity, now you know Felicity. Felicity is a real life friend of mine. She and I have been hanging out a lot lately. Friendly, of course. Nothing more than that. She's married, and her husband's very nice. I've met him, but we've just kind of developed this friendship. She lives in San Francisco, and we went to go see a couple shows last week. We're gonna come here together, not on stream where I am right now. Felicity's just like just a sweetheart, and the idea. I think she and I are similar in the way that we like to talk, and we have a lot to talk about, and I don't know. I think we just have similar lifestyles, and we vibe as friends. And Felicity also sent a very nice gift. She sent $50, which and with simply 3 emojis: the coffee. I guess you could say it's a tea, but it's probably coffee. Coffee emoji, the celebration popper emoji, and the pizza emoji. So, thank you very much, Felicity. I know she's not here right now because she's on a month-long TikTok break, but I wanted everyone to know about her generosity. Thank you, Felicity, wherever you are. I know you're not here. I want to try sending a gift to you again on Cash App because of the issues last stream. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And I'll let you know if it comes through. Hopefully it does. Also, with an equally generous gift, now I bet Allegra actually is here. Allegra, are you here? Allegra comes through every once in a while, and I believe that Allegra is a mostly silent listener. Someone who is here all the time. There, can we pin Allegra, please? Someone who's here a lot, but doesn't always talk, which is totally fine. And shout out to all my silent listeners. I see y'all. I know y'all are there. Thank you for being here. Hi, KTP. And Allegra said $50. Thank you. Wow. Yes. The silent. I like that. I like how they angle the head up. It's like, $50. And the message was, looking beautiful as always. I eat along with you, and it makes me feel like I have a friend. You do. Hit me. Hello. And Nugget. Nugget's in my lap. I don't know if you can tell, but he's in my lap. Makes me feel like I have a friend. Thank you for making my day. With purple heart emoji, then like the wide eyes, kind of like this emoji, and then another purple emoji. Thank you, Allegra. Thank you for supporting the stream. Again, the stream doesn't happen without y'all. Does not happen without y'all. There is no stream if I'm not able to pay my rent, right? If the day comes and God, I hope it never comes. That is correct. I am at Crown and Crumpet. If the day comes, and hopefully it never comes, that I wake up and I cannot pay rent, I'm not. And luckily, that's not the day does not seem to be approaching. This stream would either go down in terms of how often it happens, right? Maybe it's once a week. But y'all keep it going by helping me pay for my expenses so that I can focus on making stuff and streaming with y'all. So thank you so much. And thank you, Allegra. Yes, this is how I pay rent, 100%. I made the jump full-time, SMEM, a little over a year ago. And, you know, it wasn't always certain that I was going to be able to support myself doing this, right? Like, you don't just go from 0 to 1,700 people in the stream. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of time, and you've got building a community, and you can't do it on your own. You need people, right? Like all my head moderators and all my moderators and all the people who are in our Discord. We have like almost 300 people in our Discord now. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, Allegra. Thank you for making this possible. Thank you for supporting the Lovelies community. Thank you. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. What did I used to do as a job? What did I used to do as a job? I tend to forget sometimes. I did I did a tech job. I worked in tech, so I was like in the video game industry, doing business stuff. It's honestly not that much more interesting than that. I wish it was more interesting, but it's really not. It was fine. It was fine. The people I worked with were nice, but again, I didn't get to be like creative. You know, they were cool about my transition, which sadly is not something everyone can count on. And you know, we did good work. I worked there for like 3 years, but you know, there came a time and I got laid off because the company was kind of going through a tough time. Yeah. So, anyways, how much is my rent? For my 650 square foot apartment, it is 2,100 a month. Plus, there's no laundry, so you have to pay extra for that, and also like no AC, which honestly today it's kind of warm in here. So, anyways, yeah, I know. Isn't that a lot? It's a lot. Welcome to San Francisco, and it's a rent-controlled apartment, so it's not like it's not unusual at all. It's like pretty normal price-wise. What's the Discord I want to join? The Discord is you have to subscribe on TikTok in order to join the Discord. It costs $10 a month. It's just so we can keep trolls out and also keep the lights on. Helps me pay rent. Speaking of rent, can we have an earring tour one day? You know, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about doing that because I have like so many earrings. And thank you for saying so. And y'all, last night I got, I was just like window shopping on Etsy, and I found, you know, those little party favors. They kind of look, they're like bubble wands. They're like a little tube of liquid, and then you pull it out, and then bubbles come out, and they're like this big. Those, but earrings where they just like hang, and you can use that. You can like technically, if you took the earring out, you could use it as bubbles. Isn't that fun? South Florida. I didn't know South Florida rent was that much. Interesting. Hello, Stephen. But anyways, yes, this is a microphone. Is TikTok my full-time income? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Bubble earrings. I know. Isn't that cool? Wouldn't it be heavy? It's not that heavy. Hello, Britt. It's not as heavy as you think. I'm in Minneapolis and pay $7,000 a month for rent. Unless you're renting like a mega mansion apartment, you might mean 700. Just got home from the doctor. My son broke his foot. Oh no. What did he do? I do have D20 dice earrings, Oliver. I do. I'm one step ahead of you. I should just wear them more often. I should have worn them yesterday. Moving to St. Petersburg, Florida. Oh my. I used to live in Sarasota, so yeah. But I also didn't live there as an adult, so I don't really know how much it costs there. I sent it. Hopefully it works now. Okay, let me check. Well, I don't see the Cash App coming through, and I'm assuming you made sure to spell it right this time. But I do see, wow, Cindy. I don't know if I've seen Cindy before in terms of a gift. Maybe once. Thanks so much. Should I wait for a little while?
Yeah, we give it about a minute.
Another minute? Okay, cool. You meant 700. Okay, I got it. Cindy, are you here? Cindy. Thank you, Kara. My daughter has a 2-bedroom in San Francisco for $2,500. Yep, that sounds right. Ooh, acrylic nugget earrings. I do have those already. Depends on what you had in mind. I have ones that are like Trinky Dinks that look like nugget. They're hand drawn by Amy Stravinsky, if you remember her. Thank you, Colleen. Okay, so I have yet to see if Cindy is here. Maybe done from a photo. Okay, I'm interested. Send me a message on IG. That's the better place to send messages. Well, I hope Cindy. Oh.
Which side?
Maybe just like right here for now. Thank you so much. Oh, nugget mode activated.
Okay. Can I talk you through it all?
Please do. All right, here. Let's start at the top here. We'll take the plates off so I can show. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I know.
You, my dear.
I know. Okay, let's start here.
Oh my gosh, that's awfully up close. Okay, so we have our classic English cheese sandwiches. That's Coronation chicken salad, a light curry chicken with apricot and almonds.
Okay.
We have a classic egg salad and a honey roasted ham with English cheddar and apple. Are you all right, Ethan?
Well,
ham?
I'm good.
Okay.
Don't worry.
We've got organic greens with homemade dressing and croutons, as well as an apricot and brie tart, and then a sausage roll.
Sausage roll. Okay,
all right.
got
and
it.
We've got a crumpet.
Okay.
A little bit of crumpet there left. That's buttered, ready to go with some organic strawberry jam or house-made lemon curd.
Okay.
And then we've got our lovely scone, which is a raspberry scone. Split it in half this way, my dear. You don't go
okay.
Like that, you go like that.
Like, got it.
And
lengthwise.
Then add the clotted cream, jam, and/or lemon curd.
Okay, so the clotted cream is only for the scone.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Because you already got enough fat on that. When you want to add more, you can go ahead. But really,
that makes sense.
Yeah, save it for the scone.
Now you are making my chat think that you are actually British, which
thank you.
That you're slipping out of it, so you're giving you're tipping your hat.
Well, I go back and forth. But
Right.
Does your audience think I'm really English?
Were you convinced, folks, that she was British? Is British? What do you think? We'll see. Yes, they were convinced.
Oh, good.
She's married to a Brit, so.
Yeah, and I lived there for a long time, and
Right.
I'm not English at all. But I have a very good, and I don't mind saying it. It's the only thing I'm really good at is my fake posh English accent.
Well.
Because most Americans have terrible fake English accents.
Right.
But yeah, it's a long story why it's so good.
Okay.
Anyway, all right, moving along.
Fair enough.
A graham cracker crust lemon bar with raspberry.
Okay.
This is a mandarin fruit tart, and that is a strawberry dipped in dark chocolate.
That it
and
is.
This is a raspberry little cream puff.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
You ready to go?
Oh, I'm ready. Now I start at the bottom and work my way up?
Well, that's traditionally what one does.
Okay.
However, I would recommend having your crumpet sooner rather than later.
Okay, we'll start there.
Because it's warm.
This one.
Yeah, and the cold
Okay.
ones are really dreadful.
All right, we'll start with that, and then we'll go bottom up.
I don't know if that's an appropriate way of saying it, but yes, you could. It's cheeky. It's English. Bottom up. Anyway,
It's a bit cheeky.
Yeah, it's cheeky.
It's a bit cheeky.
And I just want to give one hint or little tip for your friend out there who might be having a crumpet in the future. If you purchase them in a store, you must always toast them twice.
Toast them twice.
Because it should be a little hard on the outside and chewy on the inside. Yeah, not because otherwise they're a bit rubbery when you first get them out of the package.
Right, that I've noticed.
Yeah, so toast it twice, not once, because once is not enough.
Okay.
Okay, enjoy.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
And what about your tea?
Oh, I've just been too busy talking.
I shall pour your first cup.
Thank you very much.
Which is a rooibos tea. That's the red bush in South Africa.
I am very excited about this, and the name is super fun too. Should I add sugar, or do you think it's sweet enough?
Well, it is quite sweet. Leave your plate. You need to put these things
Right.
on your plate.
Right.
And you need your napkin.
I will need my napkin.
I've got to educate you about everything.
I am so sorry. I just come in here with my American ways and step all over the
We
customs.
shall corrupt you just yet. No, I'm teasing. Okay, enjoy.
Thank you so
I
much.
shall be walking away. Bye, everybody.
Bye. She's great. I know. All right. Okay. Before I forget, Cindy. I've yet to see Cindy in the chat, but I'm assuming that Cindy is still here. Cindy sent. We're 3 for 3 on the amount. Nugget, buddy, I need you to sit down, or I'm gonna put the little screen up. I will give you food eventually, but we're not there yet. We are simply not there yet. Cindy sent $50. The third person to send $50 today, which is wild. Thank you, Cindy. Wow. Yes, we are at Crown and Crumpet for those asking. Wow. They said, I love your stream. I always watch when I can. Never change the way you are. With a hand heart emoji. Dang. Cindy, thank you. Cindy, I bet you're still there. I don't think you would have left yet because you didn't send it too long ago. Cindy, you are a hero. Thank you so much. I will never change the way I am. A lot of people want for me to change the way that I am. But as they say, haters gonna hate. Oh, this smells good. Look at that. This is the Swamp Water Rooibos tea. And this, this stream will always be a safe space. I have no plans on changing. So thank you so much. And thank you for supporting the stream to make this wonderful meal possible. This crumpet, we're going to call this the Cindy crumpet. How's that? Cindy gets a crumpet all to herself. I'm going to cut a little bit off for Nugget. This will be Nugget's portion of the crumpet, of Cindy's crumpet. Nugget, you stay. You will get a crumpet. A little bit. There you go. There we go. Now he's happy. Let's see. Cindy, this is your crumpet. You ready? I'm going to do a little bit of lemon curd and a little bit of raspberry jam. Now, this crumpet has got an excellent texture. Excellent texture. It's a bit firm on the outside, but you can tell it's soft on the inside. Yeah, really good. Buttery, salty. The curd and the jam are making for like a nice citrusy sweet thing. Oh, really good. I'm glad we ate this. Oh, here, sorry. I'm glad we ate this first. Damn. Cindy, I don't know how you make these crumpets, but you did. And I am hugely appreciative. Thank you. Wow. It's so satisfying. So satisfying. I don't know what it. I mean, look. You can see like how. I don't know if you can see. Here, I'll try and get it in focus, but you can see like there's a lot of little tiny pockets of butter in there. I don't know if you can see, but. Here you go, Nugget. They're really good. Thank you, Annette. It does kind of look like a pineapple. Yeah, kind of. Oh, a little bit of lipstick came off. Gotta be careful. Dip a little bit more curd. Good. Very good. Very good. Thank you again, Cindy. Thank you for the crumpet. Thank you for supporting the stream and the community. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. All right. Now it's time to start from the bottom up. A bit shaky. So we've got 3 sandwiches, Coronation chicken, which is kind of like a curry chicken salad. We've got an egg salad and a ham and cheddar situation. We also have our regular salad and a little. Well, you know what? Let's start with the sausage roll. Just like a little mini hot dog with like a puff pastry in the middle. I mean, it's good. It's exactly what you'd think. Good little hot dog, tasty puff pastry. Can't complain about that. You cannot complain about that. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Okay, then we have what looks to be like a brie and apricot jam tart. Not a sausage roll. She did call it a sausage roll. And I'm an American, so I cannot speak to what an actual sausage roll should be. But let's see. Brie cheese, apricot jam, crunchy outer shell. Kind of reminds me of a holiday dinner. Very good. Very good. Sausage wrapped in puff pastry. I mean, that's what it was. Anyways, let's eat the salad next, and we'll go for the sandwiches last on this plate. So I see strawberries, I see croutons, cucumbers, and a balsamic dressing. This is Crown and Crumpet, yes. That's good. Let's give a nugget of strawberry. Here you go, bud. Very good. Where can I send money for Disneyland? Thank you, Steak and Burgers. In my bio, if you want to read. If you want to look at just make sure you spell my name right, because you can't copy paste it. But my Venmo and Cash App and also PayPal is in my link tree. So thank you, appreciate it. Do I have any operation dates yet? No, not yet. But I do have a consult for my surgery a week from today, which is incredibly exciting. Someone said my 2-year-old said she's so pretty. Thank you. And thank you, Steffi. I love these earrings too. Dominican restaurant. I don't know if I've ever been to a Dominican restaurant. I know it's not the same thing, but we were at a Haitian restaurant a few weeks ago. That was really good. We got these like jerk chicken, and I know it's not the same, but I'd have to look that up. When you come off Google Greg's sausage roll, I'm pretty sure I've had one. It's bigger, right? But it's the same thing, right? Puff pastry and sausage? Maybe I'm mistaken. You look beautiful. Thank you, Backwoods. Oh my gosh. Yeah. My shirt escaped mostly unscathed, which I'm impressed by. My jeans, not so much. I mean, really, the food is pretty much good too. The problem was that the plate was so far off the table so y'all could see it that it flipped. I'm sure that the Reddit will have a recording of that. So if you want to see it, you can go to my hate Reddit. All right, here, let's back it up a little bit so y'all can see the plate, and I don't need to have it like halfway off the screen. Yeah, luckily the food is like all fine. Just a few little bits and bobs from the salad fell on the ground. Don't worry, I'm not gonna eat those. It still tastes good. I'm not sending this back. There's no reason to. It's totally fine. Okay. Sent to Venmo. Oh, okay. Let me check it, Jules. It's not good unless you get it on you. Exactly. Oh, not the workout button. I also see Julie, but first was Brandy. Hello, Brandy. Brandy with a Y. I know we have Brandy with an I in here sometimes, but this is Brandy with a Y. Brandy with a Y, are you here? We can get the other half there. Brandy with a Y. While we're waiting for Brandy with a Y, and Jules, I see you too. I'll get you in just a second. Coronation chicken salad. It's like a curry chicken salad. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, you know what? I should post that. I wonder. What if I posted a video of all the times that I like accidentally dropped something? I don't know how often it happens, but that would be great for the compilation. Good idea. This is a really good sandwich. It's a very cute sandwich too. It's a very cute sandwich. The crusts are cut off, which really I appreciate a lot. That's good. I'll take this one. I haven't seen Brandy, but Brandy sent $10. Thank you very much, Brandy. Very generous. Thank you. And just 2 pink dual heart emojis, much like the tattoo on my arm is a dual heart emoji, except instead of the trans and lesbian flags, it's magenta colored. Thank you, Brandy, for supporting the stream. I cannot do this kind of thing without y'all. I cannot do this kind of thing without y'all. If I was just sitting here and eating food on camera every day, even if the food was paid for, I still have other stuff to do, to pay for, right? Like rent, like health insurance, like all these different things. These kinds of gifts make it possible for me to do this every day. So thank you. Thank you, Brandy. Also, thank you to Holy Shnikes. Jules, I know you're still there. I saw them say something. Jeez. Hello. I don't know if I've seen your name before. At least in terms of gifts, I might have seen you in the chat before. Either way, geez, thank you. Jules sent $75. Love you too. Wow. That's a lot. That is insanely generous. Yeah, Jules in all caps is correct. Everyone please say thank you to Jules. Jeez. That is insanely generous of you. Thank you. I mean, I remember the first time that someone gifted. It was a while ago. I don't remember what the amount was or who it was, but that's a good tea too. That's a good tea. The first time that it happened, I remember, and it, let's just say, for example, it was probably like $5 or something. Oh, Nugget can eat the stuff that was on the ground. There you go. It was like you and Jules, I am honored to do that. I'm honored for that to be the thing that I do every day, is make people happy and make you and others happy. It means the world to me. So thank you. But I remember the first time I got a gift, it was like, oh my God, someone went out of their way to send their hard-earned money to me because they like what I'm doing. And it kind of was hard to just like sit with that of like, I don't know. I think there's, you don't want the lettuce? No, he likes the lettuce. Not a fan of the lettuce. Got it. I don't know. I think there's something, and I don't think it's an uncommon reaction of like, wait, for me, even though I want to do this for a living and that's what I'm trying to do, like, you're sending me a gift? Like, what? And especially now, and of course, every gift is insanely meaningful, be it $1 or $75. It still really blows my mind every time of like, Jules enjoys this stream and enjoys it so much that she's willing to support it in this way. It's just huge. So thank you. This is going to be the Jules egg salad sandwich. Hello, Ferris. This is your egg salad sandwich, Jules. I like it because it's very soft bread. No, that's a great sandwich. That's a great sandwich. The bread is great. The egg salad is great. It's very delicate. Jules, you have good taste. I think the secret of egg salad that takes it from like a 7 out of 10 to a 10 out of 10, and this does it, is black pepper. Because it's a very mellow, fatty food to begin with. But when you add pepper, it kind of brings it from 2 dimensions into 3 dimensions. And not every egg salad does that. Fresh ground pepper. Wow. Jules, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. There's a couple more gifts. I will read those as well. I'm just going to give a second to answer another question. Do you think kids should be raised gender neutral till they decide, or raise them accordingly? Claire, in short, yes. Now, the one thing I will say is that kids don't necessarily back it up. Kids do not decide their gender. They understand and they recognize their gender. It is what it is. They just need a little bit of time to figure it out. But it really doesn't take that long. So yes, my perfect world is the gender reveal party happens once the kid has already been born, right? Where you raise your kid, not necessarily, I think raising them gender neutral is not exactly what I would do. I would say give them choices as they go, right? Like it's one thing when they're a newborn because they can't decide, and I don't think a newborn baby cares if their clothes are blue or pink. But once they're up and understanding things a little bit more, maybe like 1-2 years old, you can ask kids which things they prefer, right? Like especially once they're like 3. Do you want to wear this kind of clothing? Do you want to wear a dress? Do you want to wear a shirt? Do you want to play with dolls? Do you want to play with action figures? Do you want to play with something else entirely, right? It's not just on the gender binary either. There's lots of gender neutral toys. So you're not necessarily like saying you must be gender neutral. You're letting them know that their gender is not something you've decided for them, right? So that when the day comes where it kind of clicks for them, they say, "Oh, I know who I am," right? And that can come at 3, 4, 5, or later. But they'd be like, "Actually, I figured it out. Mom and dad, or mom and mom, dad and dad, whoever it is, I figured it out. I'm a boy. I'm a girl. I'm non-binary, right?" And then you can celebrate it, right? Like, congratulations. That's the gender reveal, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a much more holistic way. And honestly, it's a smart way to raise your child, because if they do end up being trans, then you avoid raising them in a way that forces an expectation on them, because the thing that we take for granted is that the majority of people in the world are cis. It's true, right? Like 90-ish% of people, the gender they were assigned at birth works for them. That's who they are. But just because it's a smaller group of people that are trans doesn't mean we shouldn't accommodate them, right? Especially when we don't know what their gender is, right? We know what their body parts are, but that's not what gender is. And this always gets people upset, I know. But I do truly believe that. And Dakota, who is a trans man who is about to give birth, he's a man who's about to give birth in the next few months, he's going to do this with his kids, right? And he's going to give them a gender neutral name. And I think he's going to do basically what I just described, which is awesome. And if I had kids, and to be clear, I don't want kids, this is what I would do. That's also very good. That's also very good. Very good. Thank you, Live Life Love, or Live Life Full Throttle. Thank you, Liz. What does being gender fluid mean? Gender fluid means that the vibes change from day to day, or hour to hour, or month to month. Like some days you have more masculine energy, some days you have more feminine energy, some days you're neither or something else entirely. That means you're fluid, right? You're moving back and forth. Being gender fluid is its own thing, and exists under the queer umbrella. Thank you, Backwoods. But yes, thank you again, Julie. Also, thank you to Kaylee, who sent $3. Thank you, Kaylee. I've seen Kaylee's name a lot lately, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Kaylee sent $3 and said, "Enjoy your meal, Lily. I always enjoy your live streams," with a pizza emoji, a coffee emoji, and 2 celebration popper emojis. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that this stream and this community exists. I'm super psyched because Wednesday we're doing our Valentine's Day gift exchange. Well, all of the things are already in the mail. But we're all waiting. There's probably, like 10, 15? Oliver, how many people? He was the one that organized it. I guess it's like 10, 15 people. And Oliver matched us all up, and we all sent gifts out. But none of us are opening them yet. So we're all going to open them together, like virtually on our like a video call, and see what we got. And I think so. I sent my person 2 things. One thing arrived like a few days ago, and the other one should arrive before Valentine's Day. But I'm really excited for them to get it. Am I single? I am dating. Emily is, I don't know, single. Single's kind of a weird word with Polly, of like, not really. I'm dating someone, but we don't really have labels yet, if that makes sense. Anyways, thank you, Kaylee, and thank you to Kayla, who sent $2. Thank you. This was in reference to me dropping my sandwich all over my lap. It happens to the best of us. Don't sweat it. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate it. I think actually, in some ways, I kind of like that happened because it's good content. It's pretty good content. I might post it later. We'll see. But thank you very much. Also, Roxy. Now, Roxy. I'm not. Don't worry, Roxy. I'm not gonna give anything away here. But if you are subscribed to the you're subscribed on TikTok, you can then join our Discord, where I do makeup streams every morning, or at least weekday mornings before the stream. So we did this whole look and decided on the earrings and like glasses and hairband and everything. Roxy was there, and I learned some stuff about Roxy today. Good things that actually really were like exciting to learn about Roxy. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about. I will not give anything more than that away. But Roxy, all I'm saying is you go, girl. You get it. You have fun. You do fun things that make you happy, because I do the same things and I love it. So anyways, thank you for the gift. Roxy sent $15. Thank you. And said, "Hello, lovely. Have an amazing weekend. Much love," with 3 purple heart emojis. Thank you. Thank you so much, Roxy. You the best. I'm really happy that you're more and more active and that we get to know you more. There's a little bit of sandwich for you, Nug. Nug's getting a full meal over here, by the way. Thank you, Dad. You like the earrings? Where are the mods? There are lots of mods. Don't worry. Also, Roxy sent an additional $1 and said, "Have a blast at your party tonight. He he he," with a knowing smiley face emoji. Oh, I will. Let's just say it's going to be a trying to think of a fun like way of kind of being saucy. You get it. Let's just say it'll be a it will be. Hello, Steffi. Thank you again, Roxy. I'm happy I know you. And Ashley, hello. Now, we have a couple usernames. Ashley, is this Ashley Kloppy? Are these the same Ashleys? No, it's not. It's not the same. Because Ashley, on Discord, your name is Ashley, and you're not Kloppy. Different. I get mixed up on Ashleys a little bit. Regardless. Hello, Debbie Price. Thank you. We are doing afternoon tea, and we just finished the first of 3 plates, so we're right in the middle of it. Hello, Casey. Here you go, Nugster. Ashley sent $5. Thank you. And said, keep being you, Lily, with a smiley face emoji and a vibrating pink heart emoji. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ashley. I watched your transition video. I've never looked at it from that perspective. I'm glad. That it's doing its job. I'm glad. Thank you so much, Ashley. You are a sweetie. I'm glad you're here. Well, thank you for being in our community. You the best. Discord says I need an invite link. Did you go into your subscription thing and then say I want to join, and then it brings you over? You need to start in TikTok and then bring it over from the subscription tab. I want to know someone's gender identity, but I don't want to be offensive. Is there a way to politely ask? I mean, there is a way to politely ask about someone's pronouns. That's no problem. Pronouns you can ask about like easily. Hey, what are your pronouns? Cool, great. But if you specifically want to know, like, this person is a trans woman or a non-binary femme or something like that, you know, I think I would say I'd leave it to your gut, because it's not like an inherently offensive question to ask, like, how do you identify? Just out of curiosity, how do you identify? But, you know, I would say only ask this once you know someone a little bit better, right? Like, you know, don't be the guy who the other day just like came up and said, "Are you trans?" Like, don't know this person on the street. "Are you trans?" Like, he didn't mean anything by it, anything bad by it. He just wanted to tell me his girlfriend was trans. But maybe, like, you know, talk to them a little bit first and say, "Oh, by the way, I was curious," and totally fine if you don't want to answer this, but I was curious, how do you identify? Right? Like, something like that. But yeah, it's really not that important at the end of the day. Like, you're gonna be curious about it, but it'll probably come up eventually if you're someone's friends. If you're someone's friend, what do I do if me and my boyfriend and I have different views on the queer community? Shelby, are you there? Because you know. Let me put it to you this way, Jess. If you and I'm assuming by this question you mean that you are cool with queer people and your boyfriend is not. That's my guess, because otherwise you probably wouldn't be here asking this nice question. Let's put it this way. If I met you right now, let's say we were having coffee right now, and you told me, "Hey, by the way, you know, I'm totally cool with queer people, but like, my boyfriend isn't." That is such a huge red flag for you to me. Even though you are cool with this person, or even though you are cool with queer people, the fact that you would be willing to entertain a partner that isn't is a red flag about you. Okay? That looks bad on you. If I'm being totally honest, I'd probably, if we were having coffee for the first time, I'd probably be mostly polite, but I would poke and prod to see why you're still with this guy, and then I would never speak to you again. Because if you feel strongly about the queer community, you wouldn't be dating someone who doesn't like the queer community. If you truly believe beyond just like a kind of like a casual viewpoint. No. So again, yeah, people have been pinning it. Dump him. Thinking about kids, you should leave, right? Because if you're gonna have kids with this guy, if that's in your things you want to do, that means that this guy would be responsible for raising potentially a hateful human. Like if like, or think of it this way: what if you and I were gonna like hang out and like, you know, you say, "Oh, can my husband tag along?" I would never ever want to meet your husband, and you would always have this little asterisk in my head of like, yeah, she seems nice, but she dates a transphobe. Like, ew. no, not friend material. And again, I say this, he doesn't. Oh, well, what do you mean he just doesn't know about it? What does that mean, Jess? What does that mean? Because, what do you mean he doesn't know about it? He knows what it means to be gay. That's not a, what does it mean? Right? Like if she's able to leave the relationship, great, that's fine. That speaks to her character. But this sun is really coming in. I'm gonna move it more this way. The sun is just like coming in. My husband wants me to explore my bi side because I'm confused within myself. From Taylor. Good for you. You should take him up on it. As long as he's fine with it, go for it. I don't know if there's advice that's being asked here, but my advice is to go for it. You should do it. You should absolutely do it. Thank you, Megan. I am in the U.S. Okay, so going back to the person who their boyfriend doesn't like queer people, and they said they don't know about it. I don't know what that means. There's no such thing as not knowing about it. Everyone knows what it means to be queer. The fact you either are supportive or you're not. It sounds like maybe you might be making an excuse for him. I responded. I didn't see the response. Can someone pin the response? He doesn't understand it. Well, look, all it takes is like a very quick video. Quick video. Okay, so he can have his views. He doesn't have to agree on anything. Let me speak to that. It's one thing if your boyfriend really, really loves horror movies and you hate horror movies, or your boyfriend really doesn't think that you should put up a particular painting on your wall and you should think you should. Those are opinions. That's fine to not be synced on. But to dislike or think less of an entire group of people in the world, that's not a difference in opinion. That is a core disconnect in world philosophy. Okay, now could this person learn? I don't know. My mods, please, if you see Jess's comment that's talking about their guy that says something that I'm not seeing, please do. But it's you probably wouldn't be here if you thought that you could just easily show him a quick little video like, oh, actually queer people are totally normal and cool. Right? Like that's all he needs to hear. If that's all he needs to hear, then do it. Great. But I know how to explain it. He knows I'm bi and he supports me very much. He just wanted to know more about it. Okay, well, Jess, you phrased it in the beginning like, I support queer people, but my partner doesn't. So I'm not quite understanding what the difference is here, like where the disconnect is, because it seems like that's not what you said at first. So, I don't know. I worked with my boyfriend to make him accepting. It didn't work. I loved him, but I knew I had to leave. Yeah, 100%. So look, if you think you can change his mind, great. But it's really not that hard to accept queer people. I don't have a lot of patience for people who are willfully ignorant about love and kindness. It's really not that hard. It's not this one's next. It's our scone that's next. Here we go. So we're going to cut this lengthwise. The sun is just like ever approaching at this table. Just because I don't agree with how someone once lived their life doesn't mean I hate him. I'm not saying you hate, I don't think she hates her boyfriend. What I'm saying is that if you're dating someone who is homophobic or transphobic or queerphobic in any way, and you are not, that's not just like a difference in opinion. That's a difference in a core philosophy in the way you live your life, right? Like, if I were to show up at whoever's house, we'll say just for this example, I'm not exactly sure if it's as relevant because I don't know what the deal is with Jess and her partner anymore. She's sending mixed signals as far as I can tell. But if I were to show up at with Jess and her partner anymore, she's sending mixed signals as far as I can tell. But if I were to show up at Jess's house and I noticed that her boyfriend was uncomfortable with me being there, why would I waste my time being Jess's friend? Why would I waste my time being friends with anyone who has a partner who isn't comfortable with me being around? I'm literally just a human existing. And if you think highly enough about someone, enough to date them, that doesn't think that I should exist or doesn't understand, they can do their research. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. There's so many resources out there. Like YouTube. What does it mean to be trans? And I bet there's a video that's under a minute that explains everything they need to know. So there's no excuse for being uninformed. Your boyfriend can figure it out. It's the willful ignorance that that speaks to your boyfriend, right? That sounds more confused than her boyfriend. I agree. So yeah, dump him is my advice. It stands. Dump him. Seems pretty obvious. Like, why would I hang out with someone whose partner thinks I shouldn't exist? I can't. Like, you like that person? You like that person? Really? That person? Really? Why? Why? It's just a big red flag. We break up with people for far less than that. Far less than that. Hello, celeb. Ooh, did my Etsy order arrive? No, it's just asking me for a review of something. So, anyways, it's the cream first, then the jam. Oh, is that a debate? I put cream and then jam. That seemed like the most logical thing to do. I don't know. It's good. Thank you. I like my nails too. It is as good as it looks. All right, Serena has a question. I'm here for it. I do have a YouTube channel. I do. It's in my link tree. That was really good. Really good. It's a whole debate. I don't know. Ketchup on biscuit type things? No, this is not. This is a sweet scone. Ketchup would not work well here. Ketchup would be the last thing I'd want on this. This is like a sweet treat more than like a savory thing. Even though ketchup has mostly sugar, somehow it's still like in the savory category, and I can't explain it. Cannot explain it. A bit more jam, more preserves, a bit of lemon curd. No, but Slay, love the look. Hair killing it today. Thank you. This is the hair that I'm wearing to my wink wink party tonight. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I work as a crisis worker at the Trevor Project. Thank you for your service. Thank you. I'm wondering tips for supporting trans youth. Well, Elizabeth, if you were a crisis worker at the Trevor Project, my guess is that you probably have a wealth of resources that can help you with this. If you're literally on the ground supporting trans youth, I mean, beyond making sure you're calling them by the right name and pronouns, really my advice is to listen and approach every situation with as much empathy and kindness as you can muster. Because that is what everyone needs. when they're in crisis. There's no judgment, just empathy and kindness. Beyond that, like, that's really all you can do. There's probably more specific advice that your employer, the Trevor Project, is providing you, but that's all I got. That's what I got. Someone was asking about the difference between pan and bi. So pan means, let's start with bi. Bi means that you're attracted to men and women, both at the same time. Bi means two, like bicycle, man and woman, bi. Pan, on the other hand, means that your attraction to people is not based on gender at all, okay? And that instead of man and woman, which are two genders, you're attracted to the heart, not the parts. Hearts, not parts, right? Gender doesn't play into it. It's kind of like you don't care about the bottle, you care about the drink inside. Whereas bi, even though man and woman seems all encompassing, what about people who aren't man or woman? And also you're still attracted to like those two genders as opposed to like other genders, right? So pan is a little bit more, oh my God. Sorry, everybody. I cannot sit here anymore. We need to move or something. Hi, the sun is like, I feel like I'm slowly being creeped up on by the sun. I would love to move. Yeah. It's a great table, just not when I'm in direct sunlight.
No worries. Yeah, you can just scoot over to this table.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Sorry about that.
It's not it's the sun. We'll blame the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
I blame the sun. Yeah, it's blessing and a curse, the sun. Mostly a blessing. Mostly. Thank you. Sorry about that. Bring my tea over. Some nugget over here. This is so much. Nothing bad happened. I am only moving so that I am not directly in sunlight. Thank you, Jacqueline. Here, Nugget. Come here. All right. Hi. Hello. I'm back. Okay. What were we talking about? Bi and pan. Yes. Hello, Mary. How are you, my friend? Hi, Gigi. Hello, everybody. Hi. Shout out to someone named Kayla, who just joined the Patreon, which is another way to subscribe and get access to things. Thank you, Kayla. What's a wink wink party? I mean, think about it. Let me show you. Okay? Does that tell you what you need to know? Does that tell you what you need to know? Yep. I think that I hit 3. Mary, I am so proud of you, my friend. 3 months sober is huge. Absolutely huge. Good for you. How do you feel? You should be proud of yourself, if nothing else. I hope you feel, I would imagine you feel a lot better, just in general. What kind of tea? It's a rooibos, like it's like a fruity, sweet rooibos tea. Yes, it is great. Cheers. Cheers to you, Mary. Mukins is Mary. It's very nice tea. Okay, so which one should we do first? We'll end with the strawberry. Let's start with this, looks like, ooh, there's glitter in this. Oh, there's glitter. This is a dessert that has glitter. I don't know if you can see from here, but there's glitter in like the glaze. Interesting. That's a tangerine tart. Really strong on the tangerine flavor. That's good. I know, right? Glittery food. Good for you, Megan. 3.5 years clean is huge. Congratulations. Really. You should feel proud of yourself too. Does Emily come to these parties with me? No, it's not her thing. But I do have a friend that I'm going with. Someone who I met at the last one of these. So I would imagine that she and I will be doing things at this party is my guess. Maybe. For reference, I'm also sober. I guess at this point, 4 years and some change free from the worst of it. A year free from everything else. And then like 4 or 5 months free from caffeine. So like I'm free. I'm done with everything. Just depend. The timeline's different depending. 24 years, Stace. Wow. Wow. Caffeine, yeah, no caffeine. No caffeine. Do I have a wife or a girlfriend? Nope, I don't have either of those things. Although I am dating, so I'm dating. Clean and sober since 2003. Nice. Love to see it. 8 days. Good for you, Puffy. Keep it up. Not easy. Not easy at all. No, really good. That's really good. This is a graham cracker raspberry lemon tart. Very good. Haven't had a drink in over 5 years and don't miss it for a second. Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. Huge. I am still dating Emily. I saw her yesterday, just briefly. I'm going to be in like, actually, I don't know if I can say, but we hung out for an hour. It was nice. Emily, if you're listening, I hope you're feeling better. Yes, we definitely support sobriety. Do I have a BF or a husband? I do. I'll show you. His name's Nugget. He is both my boyfriend and my husband and my child. Don't think too hard about that. He's my life partner. Isn't that right, Mr. Nug? Isn't that right? You're a very good boy. I know, he's very cute. He's very cute. I'm 47 and I have 17 years. Wow, that's awesome. Good for you. Well, let's say my fiance wants me to tell you he's been sober for 3 years. Congrats to your fiance, Liz. That's great. Jano sent a Cash App. Cash App's been so weird. I did not get any. You know, I got a couple of notifications from Cash App like 2 hours after I streamed yesterday. Because here's the thing, I don't check the app itself. I can't look at that on my watch. It sends me emails. Crazy that like it doesn't come through at all. Cash App is I think a pretty bad app overall. I mean, it's important. We're life partners. Oliver, I thought you were polyamorous. Has that changed? I am a sober queen, yes. We can both be life partners. A polycule of Oliver, Nugget, and Lily. We'd love to see it. All right, this is, I think, like a strawberry chocolate cream puff, it looks like. I think so. One bite. Oh. Oh. That's decadent. That is decadent. Wow. Strawberry cream, chocolate. I think there's some sort of fruit in the middle. There might be like some strawberry or something hiding in there. That's good. That is really good. Wow. Okay. All right. The only thing left is this strawberry, unless we decide to order more. I don't know what else we'd order. Maybe another sandwich or something, but I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good. Don't leave me behind. Oh, Goldie, so you can get in on this polycule. Hop on in. What did I have on my crumpet? I had, I think just raspberry jam and lemon curd together. It was very good. All right, here's a chocolate strawberry. You ready? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Mm. Very nice. It is a perfect time for crumpets. It's afternoon in San Francisco, so yeah. If you send to Cash App, if it's anything like yesterday, I will probably get it in like a few hours. So if you want to cancel it and then send it to me on either Venmo or PayPal, it will come through immediately. Just so you know. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, it's something I can't control. It's the thing with Cash App. What are you going to do? Thank you, Amanda. Hello. How's it going? Do I wash my hair? Sometimes, but not always. Like once a month or two, something like that. Washing hair is not really like something that it gets a lot of the oils out. I rinse and I put in leave-in conditioner, but hello, Andrea. Do I change my watch band with my outfit? I do have a bunch of like on Amazon you get for like $10 or whatever, 10, $15, like a bunch of colors, but typically it's just easier for it to stay white because white matches with basically everything. So I haven't changed my watch band in months. I could if I wanted to. But no, usually not. Thank you, Ron. Where does the money go? The money goes to pay for my rent and also for this food. That's that's basically it. Because I do these lives 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and it's all I do. I mean, it's a lot of work, and it's the thing that like I'm able to focus on because of the very generous gifts. Yeah. How did I learn to do my eyeliner? Thank you. I use a Nugget. There's nothing for you to eat there, bud. I use an eyeliner pen that has like a stamp. So there's like a little triangle stamp, and you stamp it on, and then you can kind of like color it in. So it gives you, it's almost kind of like, it gives you a guideline that makes your wings pretty consistent, if that makes sense. It's really helpful, and that's what I use every time. How are Nugget's eyes doing? He's good. I mean, he's blind in one eye. He's ever since only ever known him to be blind in one eye, but the other eye is fine. It's like a little cataract in there, but he's still able to see out of it. Hello from England. Do I have big plans for the weekend? I actually do have big plans for the weekend. Tonight I'm going to a spicy party. Tomorrow I have 3 hours of electrolysis, and then if I want, I haven't got a ticket yet, but there is another spicy party. It's a little bit closer, so maybe if I'm feeling it, I'll go. There's someone I know who's going to be there who wants to do some party activities with me, so I might go do that with her. We'll see how I'm feeling, especially after the electrolysis. And then Sunday, do I have anything? Let me check my calendar. I don't know if I have anything going on Sunday. Nope, nothing Sunday. So Sunday will be a chill day. Then Monday I have another spicy date happening. So it's all good. Y'all know. I don't need to tell you. You know. How do I find these parties? It's the internet. It's not like a seedy thing. It's like a very official, well-run thing that is not just like, it's not happening in a back alley, if that's what you're asking. You can Google it. You just kind of got to like know the places to look. They're out in the open. Of course, it's private, but you know, it's ticketed and everything. So, do you mind if I take take screenshots? Go for it. Nice, Zach. Like that. Do all SF restaurants allow animals? Some of them do. Some of them don't. But I, of course, only go to the places that are either cool with animals or allow animals outside or things like this. So yeah. I don't know what these things are. Y'all are suggesting a lot of things that I do not understand. Where I got the video game earrings. Yeah, I got them from Etsy. 3D something. If you just look up N64 earrings on Etsy, you'll find them. Yeah. What's electrolysis for? So I'm getting bottom surgery this year, in theory. I don't have a date yet for the surgery, but that's, in theory, what's going to happen. But before that, I need to get a consult so they can look and see if enough hair has been removed via electrolysis. Because essentially what's going to happen is, if you look at it this way, right? This is if this is my body and this is, Nugget, stop. There's nothing there. There's no food. It basically gets flipped inside out, if that makes sense. So when things get flipped inside out, you don't want there to be hair growing inside. So you need to make sure that there's no more hair there. So that's why electrolysis beforehand is super important. So a week from today, I'm going to meet with my surgeon, and he's going to look at me and be like, you're looking good, you're looking a little bit too far away, or all these different things. I'm nervous for my surgery, yes, but I'm more excited than nervous. More excited. His name is, oh, that's cute. It's a great name for a dog, huh? Laser hair removal does hurt, but not as bad as electrolysis. It's, especially if you use like a numbing cream ahead of time, it's really, I go in once a month and it's like easy for me. But I also have a high tolerance, so. There is a lot of misinformation out there, it's true. How did I decide on Lily? I kind of always had it. It was always there for me. Hello, Chef's Wife. I am Sapphic, yes. It was just always there. I used it growing up for like character names and stuff. But once I realized I was trans, like it just all clicked into place. Like that's just my name. Yeah. How old is my little pooch? He's 11. Isn't that right, Nookster? Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. I adopted him, I think next week, a year ago. A year ago next week. Hello, Willow. It was very cute. So we, sadly, I don't think I have the record of that stream happening. But yeah. Thank you, Andrea. He is gorgeous. I know. What's up with the wig? Oh my. I take that as a compliment usually, because if people say that I have a wig on, it means that my hair looks too good to be real. Which really is nice, because I've grown this hair for a long time and worked really hard to get it where it is. So it's nice. So thank you. A gotcha party. I know we do. We should. How old am I? I am 31. Do I like musical theater? I used to be in theater a lot. I used to love musical theater. I don't know, something kind of just changed at some point for me where I don't really care for it anymore. I have nothing against it, but I haven't listened to anything like that in years. I used to though. These are natural curls. Taylor. Thank you, Lacey. Am I a Libra? No, I'm an Aquarius. And do I have to take hormones after bottom surgery? Yes, you do. I am going to be on hormones for the rest of my life, and it's fine by me. Thank you, Aaron. Hello from Connecticut. Hi, everybody. What's going on, y'all? Thank you. Do I want another dog? Yes and no. Part of me wants another dog, but it's a lot of work. Even one dog is a lot of work, and you just never know what the dynamic is going to be. I'm not entirely opposed to it, but we'll see. That's certainly not anything I'm trying to do anytime soon. It's more likely that I find a stray dog and adopt that dog, because that I could never say no to. If there was a stray dog that came up to me, I couldn't say no. That dog would be mine for life. No ifs, ands, and buts, unless there was something really bad that happened. But I would adopt that dog. Hello from Chile. Hello, and South Carolina. Hi. Like the puppy we saw in the park. Exactly. I was ready to take that puppy, but it just turns out their owner was kind of irresponsible. Yeah. Am I in a relationship? Technically, no, but I am dating someone. But I'm also polyamorous. So, show my earrings up close. Okay, give me a second. Okay, it's just tea. There's nothing about it. So they're like rainbow. Let me put my hand behind it so you can kind of see rainbow heart earrings. I got they were gifted to me actually by Triceratops a long time ago. And here's my nails. They're ombre. But yeah, they're like pride earrings. I think they go pretty well. Can I share my opinion on trans contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race? Thanks. Sure. It was very valid. Plenty of people who do drag are trans, and plenty of people are not trans. It's a Venn diagram. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Oh, another PayPal came through. Robert, hello. That's very sweet. I don't know if I've ever gotten this kind of compliment before. Robert sent $5. Thank you, Robert. And they said, I enjoy your elegant mannerisms, Lily. Elegant mannerisms. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I'm assuming that's what you meant by elegant mannerisms. I could be wrong. I think probably that. I'm very much in vogue right now. I'm in a magazine. Vogue. Have I had negative side effects from the hormones? No, I have not. Have I ever tried false lashes? I actually used to do them a lot. In the early days of streaming, I put them on. They're too much effort, and I like my lashes as is. It's just, and they feel weird on your eyes. It's like, you get used to them, you forget about them, but it's a lot, and I just don't want to do it. How was the food? Fantastic. It was actually like a really good amount of food. I think oftentimes on this stream, I will eat like more than I normally would have, but this was a perfect amount. Do I have a dream vacation? I mean, Disneyland, specifically with like all the fixins and like the nice hotel, and which is in theory what I'm going to be doing. I would love to go on a Disney cruise as well. I've done a lot of Europe before, so I don't even know if I would want to go too far. I say Disneyland, Disney cruise. Oh, no, Disney Tokyo Sea. That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Does my family support me as I am? Yep, they do. As should every family for their kid, regardless of who they are. And my family is one of the good ones. Okay, so Pretty Little Butterfly said, what's the point of being in a relationship if you're going to be poly? This tells me that you misunderstand. I mean, you're not wrong, Julie. This tells me you misunderstand what it means to be poly. Because my response to that is, what's the point of being in a relationship if you're going to be monogamous? Right? Polyamory doesn't mean that you're just casually having like empty relationships with people that don't reach any sort of depth. That's not what it means to be poly, right? You can have long-term, emotionally committed relationships with multiple people, right? It's just like being monogamous, except instead of having one person, you have 2 or 3 or 4. It's not just like you, like, you know, wham bam, thank you, whoever. That's not what this is. It can be, but so can monogamy, right? You do the same thing sometimes. There's nothing wrong with monogamy at all. I have nothing against it, but poly just works better for me. Show my dog. He's right here. Here's my dog. Does sharing your attention affect your ability to love one person fully? No. In fact, it makes it easier because there isn't the pressure of like, this person has to be everything for you. This person is your one and only. There's no one else. You just have to be with this person, as opposed to like, if you approach a relationship where like, I can love this person exactly who they are, because I know that if there's something that this person doesn't give me in our relationship, I can find it elsewhere. You know, it really does make it easier to accept people where they are, instead of like, you know, You see what I'm saying? Is there a limit when it comes to poly relationships? Is there an amount where it loses its value? I mean, in theory, sure, right? If you have 365 partners for every day of the year, yeah, you're not going to be able to like have like truly deep and meaningful conversations or relationships with people. But like, you know, you find that limit as you go, right? And every relationship is different. If you know, some people it's 3, depends on the person. Some relationships don't necessarily need as much. It's like a plant, right? But think about it this way: you have your own watering, what's it called? Watering can, and there's only so much water in there. And for monogamy, you're only watering one plant, right? But sometimes you still have a lot of water left after you water one plant. There might be a couple other plants you can water as well. Now, there comes a point where you've run out of water, right? And that's different for every watering can. Sometimes 5 plants, sometimes 2 plants. Sometimes there is 1 plant that requires a lot of water and 3 that require less, right? So I hope that helps. I'm glad you like the analogy. So the thing about STIs with poly is the same thing with monogamy, right? Everything has to be talked about. There cannot be partners that people don't know about, right? Like if I was with someone and I went on another date with someone else, everyone has to know, right? And they have to know if we're intimate as well. They have to know, and then they have to know about that person's history as well. It means a lot of communication is not just important but crucial. And if you don't communicate, then bad things can happen. But that's ultimately up to you. It's the same thing in monogamy, right? You have to communicate about these things. I'm the Taylor Swift of this app. That is high praise. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, Reggie. I'm sorry. Yeah. What happens if I have too much water and my plant only requires water maybe twice a week? Then maybe you want to look for an additional plant that you can water, so that you have somewhere to put all of this water, right? Because you want to water plants and you want to have a nice garden for yourself. And if you have all this leftover water, like that can be kind of lonely. You know what I'm saying? Is gender identity the same as pronouns? No, they're related somewhat, but gender identity is much bigger. It's a much bigger concept than just what words you use to refer to yourself in a sentence or what people refer to you as. Yorkshire tea. This is a rooibos tea. Rooibos. Thank you, Alicia. My husband requires too much water on their own. Well, that is a trapping of monogamy. Sometimes you get into a place where people need all of your water, and that could be a lot. Does Nugget get a pup cup? Nugget had plenty of bites before this. Favorite tea is peppermint. I love peppermint tea. What's advice I'd give to the world? I don't know. Be nice. Yorkshire tea with an afternoon tea sesh. Well, Yorkshire tea is probably caffeinated, is my guess. It's just my guess, and I don't do caffeine. What lipstick do I use? This is Sephora lip stain. I don't even know what number it is. I'm gonna check. Hi, Mama of Girls 04. Sorry, I'm just looking for the lip stain. It's in here somewhere. Oh, that's my Tide pen. I should probably just look inside. Nugget, buddy. Just because I shift a little bit does not mean that you have to stop. He took his opportunity there. He took his opportunity. Is this it? Is it in my pocket? Where'd it go? Please don't lick my tea. It is a microphone on my neck. Yes. Did he actually lick it? He's thirsty. We'll get him some water in a second. Here it is. Sephora lip stain number 3. Number 3. Kayla, are you there? Kayla, are you there? Kayla said they paid for Patreon access and the link says expired. It's probably now. Did you go to the actual perks section? Because the perks on Discord, that section, you don't want to go to like a like just a link, if that makes sense, where in the timeline you have to go into the perks, and then specifically you probably want to do it on your computer, and there should be like link to join Discord, and if and just message me again if it's not, I can just send you the link. But I'd like, because someone else was having this problem a while back. Just let me know. Message me on Instagram. That's the best place to message me. Also, Lauren. Hello, Lauren. Lauren O, I know you. Hello. Lauren O sent $7. Thank you. And said, thank you for your streams with a red heart emoji. It helps, or you help my anxiety. I'm honored. Sorry you have anxiety. I get it. Same. I'm honored to be a help. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the gift. I appreciate it. I love your profile picture. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Thank you so much, Lauren. What's the place be called? It's called Crown and Crumpet. Crown and Crumpet. Crown and Crumpet. Isn't that right, Mr. Nug? Ooh, can I do what's in my bag? I can't show you everything in here. I cannot show you everything. I mean, I guess we could do some of the things. Play what's in my bag. You want to do it a little bit? I can't show you everything, but I'll show you what I can. No, I think you can take it all. Could I have some water for Mr. Nug? Thank you. How about eating dinner? This was lunch, but I've not eaten dinner yet. No, I wouldn't do lip things at all. What's my pooch name? His name is Nugget. No, I wouldn't do that, Susie. You need to, yeah. Crown and Crumpet's great. They're really great. Sweet server, I know she's really nice. Yes, I do, Lil G. We're going out for dinner. No dinner today. I'm doing lunch because Fridays, I just like to kind of take it easy, and I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna lie on my couch. I'm gonna play Coral Island. I'm gonna do I've been planting all sorts of plants in my garden virtually. I currently have a cucumber strawberry farm, which is really exciting, and I'm making linens, and I'm fermenting cheese, and it's very exciting. So I'm probably gonna go home and play that, and or Oliver Valorant ? Mama 4, you sent one on Venmo. Okay, hold on. Let me triple check. I didn't say. Are you Kaylee? You Kaylee R? You might be. If you're Kaylee R, then I got it. But if you're not, then I didn't. Yes. Okay. Great. Hello. Sorry, it took me a second. Kaylee R, aka Mama of Girls 04, sent $5. Thank you very much. And they said, sorry, it's not more. First off, I say this every time someone says it because people say it a lot, and it's always like, no, every dollar goes to the exact same place. It all goes towards the same thing, which is supporting this stream, supporting this community, making it so that every day I can wake up and focus just on this. Perfect. Thank you so much. There you go, Nugget. It all counts exactly the same. And $5 is no joke. That's at least like 3 or 4 candy bars. So take that for what you will. Thank you very much. They said, I love watching you. You brighten up my evenings with your positive attitude with a purple heart emoji. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Mama, for you're a sweetie. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, he was thirsty. He was a little thirsty. He got him there. Thank you very much. Thank you. We said thank you to Kayla. I think we're caught up on gifts. Do you play Fortnite with people on TikTok or only on Discord? Only on Discord. And typically, I really only play Valorant these days. I'll hop on Fortnite for Oliver or Shelby if they really want, or from Valorant when. As soon as the stream's over, I have to like go home first. But I don't know what it's 3:00. hour and a half, maybe hour and a half. I don't know. I know you're a couple hours ahead. But yeah, let me know. How does an older dog not have to go to the bathroom? He does. He does. He also has a diaper on, because sometimes he loses control of his bladder when we're out and about. So we account for that. Don't worry. Sounds good, Oliver. Sounds good. Thank you, Debbie. Do I have a car? No, I do not have a car. San Francisco is a city you can pretty easily bus around and like take the Muni Metro. It's pretty simple. Do I only date women? I date femmes. So feminine presenting women. There's also like butch women as well. I'm not as interested in. Also non-binary femmes, people who are not female identifies women but are more feminine in their presentation, and on the very rare occasion, a feminine looking man. But that's once in a blue moon. Hey, I would just like to say I support you, and I want to know where you got your outfit from. Thank you, Tanisha. This shirt I got on Amazon. I think it's a Meroketi shirt, Merokeety, I think. Hairband is from Claire's. Glasses are from, I don't even know at this point. It's been so long. Earrings are from Amazon, just like rainbow pride earrings. Apple Watch. Jeans are from Amazon, but you can't really see those. I hope that helps. I'm loving the yes. Sky's a non-binary femme. I love NB femmes. I love NB femmes. There's weirdly a thing going around that people are like, Lily doesn't like non-binary people. Which, look, haters say a lot of stuff that I think is so silly to not even respond. I don't even respond to it, but that just kind of blows my mind a little bit. Can we see the shoes? It's hard for me to show the shoes right now, but I can tell you that they are brown Doc Martens. What's the kind? Chelsea boots. Chelsea boot brown Doc Martens. How long did it take to curate your aesthetic? I'm always curating my aesthetic. There's no like finishing of it. It just keeps on developing over time. So I don't know. I started my transition 3 years ago, but I think the modern era of my current aesthetic I started kind of figuring out about a year ago. I hope that helps. How old is my puppy? He's like 11 at this point. We don't really know because he was found as a stray. But other than that, like, he's about that. That's where the vet imagined him to be. Did I already eat? Yes. Sorry, Ashley. We're not like done, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's Friday, so we'll slowly start to wrap it up and get there. What food place are we doing this time? It's called Crown and Crumpet. It's very nice. It's my favorite movie. I don't even know. Cassie Lay, since your father is a doctor, does he have any concerns about the surgery? Good question, Cassie. So for those who didn't know, my father is a general practitioner. He's been practicing for decades. He's in his retirement now. And my father has taken care of many a trans patient in his time. He's not a surgeon, but he has worked with patients who have had bottom surgery a lot. He's got a lot of experience in this realm. Actually, the clinic he currently works at is predominantly serves the queer community. So let me tell you, he knows what he's talking about when he tells me he's not worried one bit. In fact, he firsthand has seen how much happier trans people can be, trans femmes can be when they get bottom surgery, and trans masculine people as well. So yeah, no. The short answer and the long answer is no. Babushka nugget. Shall we do babushka nugget? Babushka nugget. Babushka nugget. Want to see how my house is decorated? It's not terribly flashy. I have a couple posters and paintings up. I keep my house clean, that's for sure. It's not like completely spotless all the time, but like compared to a lot of people I know, it's pretty clean. I don't know. Thank you, Robin. What will Nugget do while I go to Disney? I will hire a sitter to stay in my apartment for the duration. I have a sitter that can do that for me. Thank you, Liz, and thank you, Andrea. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's very safe, Laura. It's like, it's a lot of misinformation out there about how bottom surgery goes wrong all the time and everyone regrets it. It doesn't, and people don't. Like, the satisfaction rate is 99%. And it's so rarely do you find examples of, like, quote unquote, something going wrong, because surgeons are trained professionals, right? There are people who are better at it than others, but, like, ultimately, there's a reason people get bottom surgery. It's not just like a split decision that you're like, yeah, why not? I go in and, yes, we'll go in tomorrow and get it done. It's like a very long process, and you have to think about it a lot. So, yes, I will. I will absolutely ask him, Ollie, next time I talk to him. He's a little bit hard to pin down sometimes, but next time I talk to him, I'll ask. Yeah. Bless my heart. Thank you. I mean, you don't need to feel bad for me. If anything, I'm excited for it. Thank you, Fallon. More people regret knee replacement surgery. Now, that is the truth. That is the truth. Ugh, gross. Farted. Ashley. Hello. Oh, Ashley Braun. Oh, I don't say the last name. Mars. Wow. Long time no see. So if you recall, Ashley is the mom of Mars, who is a trans kid that watches the stream with his mom, which we love. And Ashley just said, after a month social media break, Mars and I have returned. Hello. Mars says hello, and he's happy to be back. We love that, Mars. Welcome back, my friend. I hope everything is good for you. You want to say hi to Mars, Mr. Nug? I just left a little lipstick stain on your nose. You want to say hi to Mars? You say hi? Hello, Mars. I hope you're doing good, my friend. Welcome back. And thank you for the gift. They sent $5. I think I mentioned that. Thank you. What do I do for work other than social media? Nothing. It's my full-time income source. That's it. Is being trans a feeling you get one day or something you always know? Depends on the person. Some people know from a very young age, like 3, 4, 5 years old. But I didn't know until like 27. And people have a variety of different reasons for knowing or ignoring it, or not having like the vocabulary to express themselves. A bunch of different things. How old am I? I am 31. I want to cuddle the pup. I know. Me too. How did it feel up to 27? Absolutely terrible. I did not enjoy my life. I did not like myself. And I never knew why. I couldn't understand why I was so unhappy. And then it all just kind of clicked. I was like, oh, it's because I've been living as someone I'm not. And if I transition, I'm actually going to be happy. And I did. And now I am. It was that easy. It wasn't easy, but like, it was that simple. You know? Thank you, Nikki. Do you think the hate trans people get is subjective? I have no idea what that means. All I know is that question is not in good faith. Trans people get a lot of hate, and none of it is justified. What? My kid is 14 years old. Oh, is pinning not working right now? My kid is 14 and trans, female to male. Any advice on how to support him? Yeah, it sounds like you're already doing the right stuff, which is gendering him correctly, using the right name, and reminding him that you love him every day. That's all it is. You don't need to know the answer to everything. The one thing, especially when it comes to like a 14-year-old, is you really want to make sure that you are their biggest advocate at school. Because there's only one or two, sometimes parents, that are able to show up at a school and advocate for their kid when they need them, right? Be it bullying, being it teachers not calling the kid the right name, whatever it is, you need to be there because your kid can't do it on their own. You have to show up for them, and throw the book at the school if you need to. Hopefully the school's supportive, but your kid needs to know that they have an ally in you and that you are willing to fight for them. Bye, Debbie. See ya. I hope that is helpful. I hope that is helpful. Feel odd in my body. I always wonder why, says Annabelle B. Okay, Annabelle, let me pin this comment. All right, Annabelle, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to ask you this right now, Annabelle. You ready? I'm assuming with a name like Annabelle that, and this is just an assumption, you can tell me if I'm wrong or right, but I'm assuming that you were born with the parts that are different than mine. Am I correct about that? And that you were assigned female at birth? Am I correct? That everyone perceives you as female? Am I correct? You can just say yes or no, because it can be hard sometimes with the filtering. I'm waiting. Yes, you are correct. Cool. All right, Annabelle. I'm going to ask you something here. Do I have the button? No, I don't. But I do have something that kind of looks like a button. It's this. This is a button. Okay? And if you press this button, the following thing is going to happen. The entire world, their memory is going to be rewritten. Me, parents, everyone. And they're going to forget that they ever saw you as a girl. And they're going to think that since they've known you, you've been a boy. And that you look like a boy, you have a boy name, or maybe a more masculine name. Maybe boy is not the right word. More masculine name, or androgynous name. And everyone is going to perceive you not as a girl. If it feels good, you can also insert it as an example that maybe your body changes a bit too. Maybe your parts change from one to the other. Either way, when you press this button, the world is going to perceive you as a boy and never know that there's ever any change. It'll be rewritten. Will you press this button? You can't go back. You cannot go back once you press this button. Do you press the button? Do you press the button? Here's the button. You pressing it? You pressing it? Annabelle? Annabelle? You pressing the button? Bree's pressing the button. Ollie's pressing the button. Bethany would press the button. I would, as long as I could still wear makeup. Okay, I got news for you, Annabelle. You might be trans. Plenty of trans people wear makeup. I think Ollie wears makeup, and he's a trans man. You can define man however you want. Men can wear makeup too. Ollie is a great example. He's a trans man who's on testosterone, and he wears makeup. Cis people do not think this way. The idea that they would switch from one gender to the other if they could, right? Like if you could make the jump and no one would ever know. The cis people would never press the button, right? If you're someone who would press the button, if you hate your body parts like you say, chances are you're trans. Or, you know, it's not 100%, but I felt the same way. When I look down at myself down there, I'm like, that's not me. That's not me. And even for people who don't necessarily mind their body parts, you know, just like body hair, right? I've never liked having it. My own, like, you know, all these different things. And the crazy thing is, even though the button doesn't exist as I said it, it kind of does exist in a different way. And that is to transition, right? Where, and there's an easy first step you can take here. My sibling is non-binary and wears makeup. Perfect. I love it. So, Annabelle. I'm calling you Annabelle, but is there a different name that, I don't know, could be anything that you'd want to use? Like for me, you know, when I was Nicholas, I was like, yeah, the name Lily sounds good to me. Is there a name that sounds good to you? Or that could be fun to try on? Just like if we were at a name store and there was a name changing room, what would you change into to just give a try in the store? Take it on a test ride. Could be anything. Anything. What do we think? I'm waiting on pins and needles for our friend here. Pins and needles. Thank you, Brittany. No, that's not the person. Delilah. Hi, I'm Charlie, Dallas, Texas. I mean, if you're someone who's currently named Charlie and you want to be Delilah, I got news for you. You are Delilah. That's you. If that's a name that you'd rather have, you are Delilah, starting at this moment. In the same way that as soon as I realized, I knew I was Lily. Technically, I've always been Lily. I just didn't know. You've always been Delilah. Now, Annabelle, thank you, Caitlin. Annabelle, I haven't seen you say anything yet, but if there's a name, that's you. If you want to try it on, you don't have to like commit to it, but we can try it on. We can always like, you know, if you want to, let's say, I don't know, what's a good boy's name to try? Steve. We could just say instead of Annabelle, like, oh, actually, hi, Steve, how's it going? How's it going, my man? Good evening, my dude. Right? Things like that. All I'm saying is, if you're still here, I haven't seen talk in a second. Good luck. You've got this. Lily, do you have a favorite SF restaurant? Wait, hold on. This is an interesting one. Hold on. If I would also forget my gender before I pressed, I would not press. I think you're making this example harder than it needs to be. You're not forgetting anything. Gender is something that is inherent to you. There is no like changing of gender, right? When I was born, I was a girl, but the world put me in the boy box. So I was expected to grow up in the boy box, and I didn't realize that I actually belonged in the girl box. Or maybe a pair of shoes is kind of more like boy shoes versus girl shoes. My feet fit into girl shoes. They always were going to fit into girl shoes, not boy shoes. But the world put me in boy shoes, and I grew, and I realized the shoes were really uncomfortable. And every time I walked, it was like painful. I never realized there was another type of shoe, because it would change who I am. Okay, then you're cis. It sounds like that makes you cis. If you, it sounds like you are cis. Because for trans people, we press the button immediately. Yes. So, yeah, there's no changing of gender. It's more of just the example. The point of the example is a lot of people look at transitioning as like a way to socially, that socially makes it very difficult for you to live because people are very mean to trans people. So a lot of people's reservations is not because they don't want to transition, it's because they're afraid of what people will say. So if you remove that from the equation and say that everyone's, I could press the button and wouldn't forget. There's no forgetting involved. If you would press the button, chances are you're trans. What if I would hesitate to push the button? You're probably cis then. You can't go back. If you hesitate or you don't think you press the button, you're probably not trans. But if you're like, yes, press the button. When I was asked that question for the first time, I was like, yeah, of course I pressed the button. Duh. Who wouldn't? The answer, cis people. The answer, cis people. Cis people are fine the way they are. They don't need a button. Trans people want the button. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Britt. Thank you. Yeah, so. You mentioned everyone else forgetting who... Oh, I understand. Okay, hold on. Alexis, I want to apologize to you because I did misunderstand what you meant. I said that everyone in the world would forget that you were ever a girl and then you're going to be a boy, right? Everyone's going to like see you as a boy. You will always have been a boy to them. But no, you don't forget. Your memory stays the same. It does in this example. Sorry, I didn't realize that. I never had someone interpret the question that way, so I didn't think of it that way. But yes, if you would say the same. If you would press the button, you might be trans. Another good way to kind of explore these feelings further is think of a name that sounds fun to you, right? Like if you're Alexis right now, but like, what about, I don't know, like something more androgynous, like a Taylor or a River or a Mackenzie or things along those lines, or even more masculine, right? In the realm of like, I don't know, Robert or Ollie or things like that. Give it like I would. You wouldn't forget any past experiences. That's not a part of it. You would know who you are and you would remember, but no one else would. No one else would. Yeah. Me too, Lisa. I love Crown and Crumpet. Yep. I have a friend who did bottom surgery. Oh, here's. Yep. I hear you. I'm gonna fear surgery. Well, Sky. Then there you go. You, Alexis, or whoever, whatever your name is, might be trans. If there's a name you want us to try on, let me know, and we can all say hi to you with that name. Let us know. You too, Santa Helper. Microphone, Hollyland C1. Got a confusing question regarding my child. Yep. It's not even 2%, it's 1%, Kyle. Regret rate is 1%. Yes, feel free to ask about your child. Psychic powers? Thank you. Maybe I do.
How are you doing?
Fantastic. We're just...
What's happening?
No, nothing. We're just talking. There are people in the chat that think they might be trans, and we're helping them figure it out.
Oh my gosh, well that's exciting.
It is.
It is a thought process one must go through.
It is a bit of a self-exploration.
Oh my god. Yeah, a lifetime long, I'm sure. Are they anywhere near 28 years old?
Maybe.
Because that's when Saturn returns into your birth chart, and that's a really trying time for people. And how old are you?
When I figured it out?
Yeah.
27. So I was a year before.
Right. No, but you're right in the
range.
Classic.
Take?
And then how long did it take you to really get over the
Not long at all.
The whole transition and the acceptance and the sharing with people.
I mean, I was like I realized fall 2020, like October 2021, and I turned 28 in like 2 or 3 months later. So
yeah, oh my god, it's a classic.
Classic.
But it takes about 2 years, and it can be a very difficult experience. And it's not just about, it's about everything. Like, oh, I should be a doctor. I don't want to be a doctor. Oh my god, I have to be a doctor. And then you go, 28 to 30 is killer.
Big years.
Yeah. God, the dishwasher's so loud. Anyway, well, hang in there, kids. You'll figure it out.
Hang in there, everyone.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready for the check. Yeah, I think we're ready to go.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Crown and Crumpet, everyone. We love. How do you feel about transitioning children? I'm gonna put it to you this way. When you turn like 9 or 10 and puberty starts. So for me, it was testosterone, right? Testosterone started to change my body permanently around the age of 9 or 10. If you go through a puberty, Hollyland C1, letter C1. So in my puberty, my body started changing permanently, where my bones got big. I started getting hair on my face. Now, it wasn't at 11, but like over the course of high school, I started getting hair. I started getting a lot taller. My feet grew bigger. My bones like kind of started growing in a way that made me masculine. My face started getting more angular. All these like typical things that happen when you hit puberty with testosterone. Now, if you are trans and you go through a puberty that is like, if you're a woman like I am and you go through a puberty that makes you look masculine, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And you go through a puberty that makes you look masculine, you are going to experience extreme gender dysphoria, which is unfortunately what a lot of trans people have to go through. So in a perfect world, if you know you're trans at 9 or 10 years old, and hopefully sooner, you're able to redirect, slightly nudge your puberty in the other direction so that your body grows in a way that is affirming and healthy for you. Now, if you are someone who's going to say, but it's unhealthy. No, it's not. It's not at all. It's actually perfectly healthy. And science supports this. So you have no leg to stand on if that's your argument. You nudge the puberty in the other direction so that by the time they are a full-grown adult, their body has grown in a way that is affirming to them. you're really setting up your kid for failure if they are trans and you send them through a puberty that changes their body for the worse. It's truly, yes, Muzzy. What's the name? What's the name? Let me finish my thought, and please put your name in the chat. Me going through the wrong kind of puberty was damage to my body. So if you're trying to reduce harm to youth, trans youth, do not allow them to go through the incorrect puberty. Do not force them to, because my voice is deep only because I had to go through the puberty I did. Because I wasn't able to know I was trans at that point because I didn't have the vocabulary. My situation was unfortunate in that I had no idea, but a lot of kids do, and they're still forced to go through puberty that is not affirming to them. It's very sad to watch. Hopefully in 20, 30 plus years, there won't be trans people. I mean, I'll hopefully still be around, and a lot of people will, but the majority of trans people won't be like me, where we went through the wrong puberty and are kind of trying to like swing back the clock way too late. That being said, I'm still very happy with who I am and how I look and how far I've come. But of course, like, the things that I'm paying so much money for, hair removal, like all these different things to, kind of help me feel less gender dysphoria are things that if I'd gone through the right puberty, I would have never had to worry about in the first place. So the answer is yes. If your kids are trans, please, for the love of God, help them transition so that they don't go through a puberty that makes their lives that much harder, because it will. It will. It will. Yeah. This chat is brutal. When I'm talking about these kinds of things, I tend not to even look. Helen. Oh, wow. Helen, or is that you? I think someone... Oh, Muzzy was not sincere. Oh, okay. Helen, are you there? I think Helen probably is there because they said check your gifts, and this is the only one I saw. Helen, hello. Helen sent... I'm going to read the message first. Helen says, my fiance is trans. Nice. And it means a lot to me that you are helping people on this platform, even through all the unjustified hate, with a red heart emoji. Thank you for being you. First off, thank you, Helen. That is huge. FF is Helen. Got it. Hello, Helen. First off, thank you for saying that. And thank you for supporting your fiance. It is incredibly difficult to be an ally, especially when your partner is trans, because there's a lot of people that, like, I see it happen all the time. Like, someone transitions and their partner is like, even if they're still attracted to them, they might say something like, well, I don't know what people are going to say about me, right? The fear of being judged for having a trans partner breaks the relationship. So good for you for being there, and I'm honored to do this work, to help people understand that we're just normal people, and it's really not that complicated. Exactly, Riley. Exactly. And thank you for subscribing, Sky. If you subscribe today, make sure you join our Discord. You can press the little subscription button, and then you can join our Discord. It's super active. Ooh, hello, Bethany. And thank you again. I think I said Helen sent $25, which is huge. Thank you again, Helen. You're so sweet. My 9-year-old assigned female at birth son will be starting hormones. He has always known. I just had to understand. Anita, my friend, you are doing a great job. Fantastic. Good for you and good for your kid. What if you're not trans, but you feel like you could be both? I'm assuming you mean man and woman. Well, my friend, what you were describing is potentially being non-binary, where, or even gender fluid, where maybe some days you feel more masculine energy, some days you feel more feminine energy, or maybe being non-binary, where you embrace both masculine and feminine vibes at the same time. But let me tell you something. Being non-binary, that's under the trans umbrella, right? If you don't identify with the gender you were assigned at birth, woman, I would imagine, based on your picture and name. I could be wrong, but if that's the case, you might be non-binary, and that's awesome, because I'm going to tell you what, if you transition, you will be happier. If you are trans, of course. Transitioning inevitably leads to a more fulfilling existence. If you're trans, that is. We love to see it. How to come out to homophobic parents? Well, Desi, first off, if you live at home and are financially dependent on your parents, and you think that if you were to come out, they might disown you and kick you out, which is something happens. If you sent on Cash App, for some reason, Cash App has been very weird, and I have not gotten a single Cash App donation. Actually, that's not true. The last one I got was from Lauren at $2.54. They take a while to go through sometimes. If you think that your physical safety would be in danger for coming out to your homophobic parents, then don't come out, and wait till you are in a position where you are in a safe place. But beyond that, you just gotta tell them. You don't need to sugarcoat it. I would avoid being like, hey, mom and dad, like, I know you're not gonna like this, but like, I need to tell you something. It's really important. Just say like, hi, James. You just say, hey, I've got good news. I'm gay. Just let it sit, put it out there. And they're going to do what they're going to do. And you can't necessarily change their mind about that. But you can live your truth. You can live your truth. Yeah, Desi, they threatened to kick you out. If you think that they would make good on that promise, chances are you want to get out. You want to wait. Because the last thing you want is to become homeless or unhoused. Like, that is not... That's just going to make life way harder for you. Sadly, you probably need to bide your time if that's the case, which is really awful. But you will get out and life will get better. You have a lot of life ahead of you. All right. This is an interesting question. I agree, Amanda. I agree. Lizzie says, what if you're a cis, feminine, straight female but hate having a chest? There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I guess my question would be, why do you hate having a chest? Is it because of the weight, literal weight? Is it causing back problems? Or is it, do you not like, I mean, what is it about? I sent money in a question. Okay, Kaylee. Where did you send it? Because Cash App is being very weird right now and not sending everything. Yeah, let's keep an eye out for Lizzie's thing. I mean, back problems, that's totally legit. There's nothing that makes anything genderqueer about you if you just don't like, say, Cash App. Yeah, Cash App is being very weird right now. So chances are in like an hour, I'm going to get all of my Cash App gifts, which is so annoying. Okay. They said, what were we talking about? Oh, Steffi. Said, my child is accepted as trans, but if we call her Maddie in public, is embarrassed and tells us not to say it out loud. I'm confused. Love you, girl. Well, that's a very good question, Stephanie. One more time, let me read it. My child is accepted as trans, but if we call her Maddie in public, I'm assuming that's the name that she has chosen, she's embarrassed and tells us not to say it out loud. So, what I would imagine is happening here is that even though your child is transitioning and probably very happy to be transitioning, your child sees what's happening in the world, sees that the world is cruel to trans people, sees that the world treats the trans people poorly. And in public, being outed as trans with this name is scary because they don't want to be treated differently. They don't want to be treated poorly. So here's that's probably where this is coming from. However, my guess is that your kid, or let me back it up a little bit. What I would recommend you do is say, hey, I noticed that that you didn't like it when I called you Maddie in public. Would you like me to call you something else in public? right? You don't need to get into why they reacted that way with them. Just ask them if they'd like you to call them something else. Or you can even say like, hey, is there like a code name? Is there like a secret code name? And maybe make it gender neutral, right? Like, hey, scoundrel. I don't know, something that could be a gender neutral name that won't give your kid gender dysphoria. Like, don't call them a boy's name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Good luck. Thank you, Stephanie. I don't like the way my chest feels and the way it makes my body look. I don't feel trans in any way. Okay. Okay. Did you hear my button metaphor, Lizzie? Did you hear my button metaphor? Because feeling trans is not, I don't even know what that means, feeling trans. Did you hear my button metaphor? I can say it again for you if you'd like. You can just say yes or no if you heard the button metaphor. Did you hear the button metaphor? I'm waiting for Lizzie to respond. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Yes, I would not push the button. Okay, well, I mean, look. You can be a cis woman and not enjoy having these things. There's nothing about having these things that makes you any more or less of a woman. I mean, you can always get them removed if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. And if you wouldn't push the button, then, well, that says something. That says something. Thank you so much. What? I saw that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having us.
Madam. Oh my God.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. There's a little pooch here.
Say hi.
Aww.
We had a blast.
Okay, if you ever need a dog sitter, it's a little.
Oh yeah.
Nugget. Oh my God. I've got 2 other ones.
Okay.
They probably drive you crazy.
Oh no, it's fine. Do they stay in your house, or does Nugget go to them?
What?
Do they stay in your house, or does Nugget go to them?
Nugget will come to us. Our dogs live in our house, but if Nugget...
You're dog sitters. Like, do they go...
No, we're not dogs. Oh, no, I'm saying I would dog sit Nugget.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for that.
2 cats and 2 dogs.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, people.
No, you're good.
Okay. Anything else, my friend?
That's it. We'll probably head out pretty soon. Thank you again for having us. Thank you. I loved it. Anyways. All right, what time is it? 3:39. Wow, we've been chilling, huh? We've been chilling. Yeah, I mean, look. So just to get back to it, there's really nothing about having these that makes you any more or less of a woman. So get rid of them. Get rid of them. Why not? Where are we? We are at Crown and Crumpet, Lizzie. It's a tea salon. We've already eaten though, so now we're just talking. Someone with the initials AM, who I've seen this name before, sent $10. Thank you very much, and said, "Love you, Lily. Looking beautiful," with a cat heart eye emoji, a red heart emoji, and a smiling red heart contented emoji. I'm trying to describe emojis. It is Friday afternoon. Either way, AM, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. I'm going to say thank you to AM, Mr. Nugster. Say thank you for gifting and supporting the stream and the community. Say thank you for supporting the community. Community. Good. Thank you very much, AM. You're sweetie. All right, I think that it's about time to wrap things up. I am going to go home and play some Valorant with Ollie. I am going to take all this makeup off and slowly change into my party gear for tonight. That's just a little bit later. I got time. Probably going to play some other games. Take Mr. Nugget on a walk. For those of you who sent via Cash App, Kaylee, I'm really sorry. Weirdly, Cash App is just not sending today. It's nothing to do with me or you. It is Cash App. So here's what I'm going to do. First off, please triple check, Kaylee, that you sent it to the right Cash App to begin with. Because there are people who use my profile picture to try to catch people on their spelling errors. Sometimes people will just put my handle. That's not what it is. It's LILLY Contin. And sometimes people will say Lily instead of Lilly. So there's a chance that's what it was. It could also just be Cash App. So you sent it to me before. Okay, well, in that case, it is then a Cash App problem, and I apologize. So what I'm going to do is, if it comes through eventually, I am going to like it. Okay, if for some reason you don't see, I'll like the transaction. Okay, if you don't see it, that means I never saw it. And you know what? I'm going to check it right now, actually. Hold on, okay? Just pause really quick. I'm going to go look, and maybe the Cash App is showing me or not sending notifications, so just give me a second, okay? Just pause really quick. I'm going to go look, and maybe the Cash App is showing me or not sending notifications, so just give me a second, okay? Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Okay, so I can confirm that I got the gifts. There's someone named Audrey who sent $20. I see you. I don't know if you're still here, Audrey. Thank you. I see you, Kaylee. Taylin. I'm happy to answer your question, Kaylee. Sorry about that. The thing is that I was getting them. They're in the Cash App. Cash App is not sending me emails like it normally does to say, hey, you got. So I'm gonna have to figure that out over the weekend. I'm sorry about that. Happy to answer your question though, and thank you to everyone else who gifted. I am sorry I did not get the emails. I hope you don't think that I was ignoring you, because I feel really bad. I hate that it happened like this. Thank you for being here, everyone who sent. Tamblin, I think, was one of them, and Audrey. I saw both of those, so thank you. Okay, Kaylee says, I feel confident in male clothing, but also love my parts. My friend Kaylee, got it. If gender is a very complicated, big thing, okay? I'm not saying necessarily that you're trans here, okay? What I want to get at is that there are plenty of trans masculine people, not necessarily trans men, but people who are their gender is more on the masculine side of things, who don't mind their parts at all, but don't like wearing feminine clothes. They like having maybe a short haircut and wearing more masculine clothing. That's a totally legit way to exist. You might also just be more butch, which is a totally fine thing to be as well. Plenty of butch women wear more masculine clothes. Doesn't necessarily mean you're trans. If you're comfortable with the label woman, and you just like wearing more masculine clothes, you're still a woman. But if the idea of being perceived as a man is feels good to you, then that might be something more along the lines of gender. But if not, then there's nothing to stop you from being a woman who wears more masculine clothes. Nothing wrong with that at all. Thank you, Jordy. Thank you. And did we see if Audrey was still here? I feel so bad. I'm very upset at Cash App today. Very upset at it today. Anyways. All right. Cool. All right, Mr. Nugget. I hope that helps. Sorry again, Kaylee. Thank you for sticking around. Audrey, I see you. Audrey, I'm so sorry. I only saw your name because Cash App was not sending me emails, which is what I normally get within like a minute of it sending. It was putting it in the app and not notifying me that it came in the first place, which is just like, because I want to say, Audrey, thank you so much. And I'm going to flip back really quick so I can read your message and then say something about it. So hold on. Audrey, thank you so much. Audrey. And I'm going to flip back really quick so I can read your message and then say something about it. So hold on. Come on. There we go. Audrey, hello. Audrey said something to the effect of, love your lives and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Audrey. Thank you. I had to restart my whole app and everything. I'm so happy you're here. And Tamblin, I think, And first off, Audrey sent $20, which is huge. It's a huge gift, and I feel so bad for having missed it. But I'm glad I got it. And also Tamlin, I believe their name is Tamlin, sent $10 and said something with a very similar kind of ethos. So thank you if you're still here, and thank you everyone who gifted today. I'm going to work on my Cash App over the weekend so it doesn't happen again. All right, everyone. Mr. Nug Nug, you ready to go home so we can go on a walk and you can poop? Sound good? Maybe we can even walk a little bit with the stream. Sound good? All right, here we go. Okay. Let me kiss the Nuggy boy. The Nuggy boy. I'm surprised my battery hung on for this long. That's crazy. Y'all ready for Stroll Nation? Is Stroll Nation ready? Is Stroll Nation ready to rack? I need to know. I'm also... No, we're not staying lovely yet. Not yet. We're going to Stroll... We're taking a quick Stroll Nation first. And I'm putting on my sunglasses. Prescription, don't worry. All right. Hello. Lentils. Take some water first. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'll be back soon. I will. Take it easy. Oh.
Yeah, you're walking out.
I'm still streaming. Just so you know. Yes.
Oh.
You want to message me it? You want?
Oh yeah, we just going.
Okay, cool. See ya. Oh yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Bye, my lovely.
Thank you.
My little peanut nugget.
Say thank
All
you,
right,
Nugget.
You guys, have a great
Weekend?
weekend.
You too.
Yes, it's Chinese New Year's. It's the what else is it?
I don't even know.
It's the football, dude.
Sure. Oh, is it the Super? It's the Super Bowl, isn't it?
Yeah, normally I wouldn't care, but because it's the 49ers.
Right, it's the 49ers.
Oh, come on, we've got to get in.
Yeah. Go football.
I could give a shit about it. Oh, sorry, bad word.
It's okay.
But I love that, we're there. We're going.
We are.
Nuggy, get your little 49er cap on.
He will. All right.
Bye, guys.
See ya. Have a good one. Bye. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I was like, what am I doing on Sunday? I guess I'll watch that. I don't even know. I'll probably more likely play Coral Island because I have some cheese and pickling to do in that game. All right. So, yeah, happy Friday, everyone. It's gorgeous. It's golden hour out right now. We're in Japantown. I don't know if you can see this. That's like the Japantown thingy. I don't know if you know. That's like the kind of like the monument. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. So, anyways, I know, isn't that cool? There's all sorts of like sushi and ramen places, and there's like a whole mall with a bunch of Japanese stores in it. It's pretty sweet. Yeah. So, go Niners, I guess. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, what's up, Stroll Nation? Who's ready to stroll? Are you ready to stroll? Are you trying to stroll hard this Super Bowl weekend? Because your girl is ready to stroll. The lentils are gonna stroll. We stroll hard on Super Bowl weekend. We stroll hard. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. A lot of people wearing 49ers stuff. I see it. Now I'm starting to notice it. We did eat already. Yes, we did eat already. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you that it was something that we're going to go eat more, but I'm going home. I'm going to go sit on my couch after I walk Nugget, and then I'm going to a party. Did I not pay or tip? Well, let me see. Did I pay? Yes. Did I tip? Yes. So the answer is yes. I both paid and tipped. Some people, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, y'all. Riri, long time. It's coming to you from Australia. Good morning. It's been a year, like a year. Oh, it's not quite Galentine's. More of like a play party in times. Something more like that. Yeah. But Riri, I popped in. I never. Oh, I'm sorry, Riri. I apologize. There's a lot of people, and sometimes I miss things. But hello, I see you now. I see you now. I see you. Let's see if this is the right bus stop. I don't know if it is actually. I need Google Maps to know if it's the right. Probably not actually. All right, I should probably go so I can find my bus stop. All right, everyone. I love you. I love you. I will be back next week. I do not stream on the weekends, but I will be. I kind of do. I'm not. I think Emily would be the closest thing to a primary Valentine, but I'm not her primary Valentine because she has a fiance. But we'll see. So yeah, I'll be back next week. Thank you. Love you too. And let me triple check that no other gifts came through. I know there was some Cash App weirdness today. Hopefully that'll be cleared up by the weekend. Oh, there is one. Jennifer. I see you, Jennifer. Right at the 11th hour, Jennifer sent a $5 gift. Thank you. And said, another snacky snack for my sweet Nuggy Nugs. Thank you so much, Jennifer. You are so sweet. Want to say thank you, Nugget? Say thank you to Jennifer. Say thank you. Another snacky snack. Snacky snack. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes, of course we're still friends. Of course we're still friends. I'm sorry that I'm sorry if you think that we weren't. We definitely are. You should join our Discord. I don't know. Were you in our Discord ever? I know you were probably in the Instagram chat, but ooh. Also, someone named Kaylee. I know Kaylee. Kaylee. This is her second gift of the stream. I see you, Kaylee. Kaylee, you there? It literally just came in. Double cost for me. Yeah. I hear you. There you are. You're. Okay. I didn't put that 2 and 2 together. Gotcha. Right, Kaylee. Okay, it's at the end. Kaylee said, "Here's $3. It's party money. My favorite kind of party too. It's my favorite kind. It's probably the only kind of party I can even go to at this point because it's a party that does not have alcohol or any sort of substances, and is mostly about just, well, you know." Thank you so much, Kaylee. You are so sweet. Much appreciated. Mwah. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. I will be back on Monday. In the meantime, if you want to join our Discord, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on there all the time. It's a lot of fun. I will, Rich. I will. I have a Cameo. It's like $15. I think it's about as low as you can make a Cameo. Is what I have it at. So if you want like a 3-minute personalized message from me, I can do that on Cameo. I also have merch, and I have a podcast called My Trans Best Friend. If you want to watch, I just put on like 7 old replay streams. So if you're jonesing for some streams this weekend, you can just go on YouTube and watch some of them for free. There's a bunch more where that came from, but you know, there's like 18 hours I just put on YouTube for free, so you can go and get a little sample there if you want. Yeah. All right, Mr. Nugget, you want to say it? You want to say it? You say it? Stay lovely.